What it do? Bedtime crew. Hey man, listen, today I'm here with the UFC 302 Makhachev versus Poirier bingo card. All right, boys, this is a staple on the channel now. All right, staple, like stationary, trust. All right. We did it for 300, we did it for 301. Basically, if you don't know what's going to be on the bingo card, these are not fight predictions necessarily. This is like Joe Rogan's going to yap about this. Dustin Poirier is going to do this on the mic. Something like this is going to happen at the press conference. These are just general predictions for the fight week of UFC 302. We usually get bingo. These are usually pretty accurate, all right, man? Let's jump into this. I'm in a good-ass mood. The Timberwolves wiped out the fucking Nuggets. I'm sick of Jokic. I'm sick of the Denver fans, all right? I'm in a good mood, dude, and I'm going to be in a good mood when this happens. I'm feeling this. Dustin Poirier guillotine. I'm going to reveal these and then I'm going to talk about them because I'll be forgetting what I put on these shits. But this is, I mean, come on, dude. You know, water, wet, fire burn, Dustin Poirier guillotine, bro. Do I have to say anything else? You can already hear the theme song of the Gilly FN when he throws that shit up. He's going to drop at least 3 in this fight, so put it on the bingo card. You might as well cross it off now, dude. We're going to go through this on fight week, but cross this one off straight away. Let's see what we got next. Ooh, yes, bro. Yes. Strickland versus Costa. I think the build-up's going to be a bit spicy. You know, Strickland's going to be at the press conference. Here's the fucking thing, you guys. I'm going to make this dirty fucking Brazilian bleed, you guys. This guy's a fucking skunk. This guy's a fucking weight bully, you guys. Right? Paulo Costa's going to be whipping out his dictionary. He's going to be saying extremely long words in broken English. And then they're going to get in the fight and it's going to be fucking jabbing at range. You know, I'm doing Strickland style right now. You guys can't see it, obviously. I just don't have the cameras on, but I'm doing Strickland stance perfectly right now. I think it's going to be a boring ass fight, bro. I think we're going to get another Strickland disaster class in terms of an entertaining fight. He is a good fighter, but fuck, man. Some of his fights are pretty boring. So I'm feeling Costa's going to be emoting. Strickland's going to be pumping the jab. Costa's going to be a bit hesitant because he has to go 5 rounds. We've got a recipe here for a pretty boring matchup, in my opinion. So I put this on the bingo card. I agree with that. Let's move on. See what we got. Yes, dude. Joe Rogan will not shut up about Cesar Almeida versus Alex Pereira. Now, if you didn't know this, you're a casual, obviously. Joe Rogan's going to make sure that you know about this 20 times on the fucking broadcast. Cesar Almeida and Alex Pereira actually fought each other already in kickboxing. So I'm sure that bro's going to get on the fucking broadcast. Cesar Almeida's a marauder. This guy fought Alex Pereira in kickboxing. And we know how much of a monster that guy is. Like, he's gonna keep going on about it. Yeah, I feel like this is a pretty high likelihood of happening. This is one of many Roganisms on this bingo card. Because every bingo card, I mean, Rogan and Bisping are real easy money on these shits. Because they say the same shit every card. They have 4 or 5 default voice lines equipped. You press down on the D-pad, you pick which one you want them to say. They're going to drop that. Let's move on. Let's see what we got next here. Grant Dawson Masterclass. Grant Dawson obviously fighting Joe Solecki, dude. Dude's a top 25 lightweight, I'm pretty sure. I've been hyping up Joe Solecki, but I honestly do think that Grant Dawson will fuck him up. I do remember writing this thinking that... I think I just rewatched him fight Jared Gordon. And he mogged Jared Gordon. So I do think that Grant Dawson's probably going to get a finish in this fight. Yeah, I can see this happening. Grant Dawson Masterclass. Put that on the bingo card, dude. This guy's the Islam Makhachev. I'm your replacement, all right? He's coming for the belt, dude. Let's move on. Yeah, ATT. Yeah, dude. Joe Rogan's gonna get on the mic and spit this shit, dude. Joe Rogan's gonna get on the mic at least 4 or 5 times during this fucking pay-per-view. You know, ATT revolutionized the calf kicks, man. ATT really started it. That's where it all started. You know, Benson Henderson was the first guy to really do it in the UFC, man. That's what Joe Rogan's all about, dude. He's here to talk about the steel cups from Muay Thai. He's here to talk about Benson Henderson and the calf kicks. He's here to tell you the things that people forget that he brings up every time he's on a live microphone. You know, who doesn't love Joe Rogan, guys? I mean, drop a like right now if you love hearing Joe Rogan say the same 5 things over again on pay-per-view since 2010. Let's move on. And I do remember this one, actually. Weird beef develops between Poirier and commentary. Now, what does that mean? I think on fight week, Poirier will have some sort of issue with John Anik or Daniel Cormier's analysis of the fight. maybe they say something about Islam winning or talking shit about his guillotine or whatever, or making the comparison of him as a black belt versus Islam, something that's reasonable to say, but Poirier gets weirdly salty about it. I can see the DC check-in ending up being like a therapy session between him and DC. I can also see Dustin Poirier losing, and then something that's said on commentary, he like tweets about it the next day, or he goes on MMA. DC said I'm crying. The guy's a fucking dirtbag, dude. The guy cried in the octagon too. The guy. It's easy to kick a man when he's down, man. In times like this, I gotta be graceful, dude. I can see Poirier being weirdly salty about something to do with the commentary team. So hopefully that makes sense. I'm doing Herb Dean hand animations right now. I don't know why. But I can see that happening. All right, let's move on. Oh yeah, this one's gonna happen, dude. Belal Muhammad, front row, booed out of the arena. Belal Muhammad's gonna get put on the and Belal, remember the name Muhammad's in the building. He's gonna be fighting for the belt soon. Belal Muhammad's gonna start talking into the camera like, hey, guys, trust me, guys. I'm gonna win my next title. I'm gonna win the title shot. I'm gonna beat Leon in the grappling, in the striking, in the wrestling. I'm gonna beat him everywhere in this fight. And the crowd's just gonna boo the fuck out of him. He's probably gonna like flip him off or like put his hands up to his ears. He's gonna embrace it, but the crowd will boo the fuck out of Belal Muhammad. I know that much for sure. And he will be there. He is the modern day Gilbert Burns of just showing up to every event to get booed. So Belal Muhammad, welcome, brother. Your time has come. You're gonna get booed out of the building in New Jersey. It doesn't matter, dude, because you're the next welterweight champion. That's facts. All right, let's see what we got next. Yes, dude, entire card is majority finishes. Now I know what you're saying, bedtime. You sound really hot today. Thank you, bro. I'm sick. This is my morning voice. But no, seriously. I know that I've hated on this card before. I made a video saying this card is terrible, and I stand on that, bro. I'm standing on business on that. This is a trash fucking card. And there's literally people defending this pay-per-view. When Alexander Blobinov is on this card, bro, this fat fuck is on the pay-per-view, dude. Alexander Romanov's on the main card of a pay-per-view, and you're telling me you think this is a good card. That being said, I actually think it's going to be a very exciting watch. Okay, I've just shit on it. I think it's going to be a good pay-per-view. I do, like, the card is trash, but it's not going to be trash. You know what I'm saying? The card is, let me say that again. The card is ass, but it's not going to be ass to watch. I think there's going to be majority finishes. I'm saying at least like 8 for 12 on finishes on these fights. So put that on my bingo card, because I do think that's going to happen. A lot of these matchups, I'm seeing a finish happening. So let's lock that in, dude. Moving on, what do we got? Press conference is boring as fuck. Yeah, bro, this is a lock, dude. The press conference is going to be boring as fuck. All the questions are going to just be, hey, Dana, how's it feel to be back in New Jersey? How's New Jersey treating you? And Dana's just going to be like, what's the question? What's the question? Yeah, I love Jersey. Yeah. Are we coming back to Jersey? Yeah, we'll come back to New Jersey. Yeah, you guys are fucking awesome. Yep, this is a great vet. This is the biggest gate we've ever done here. We broke the record, guys. We broke the record. Every fucking time it's these questions, bro. I wouldn't be surprised if some bot gets the first question at the show besides John Morgan and is just like, hey, Islam, what's it like being in New Jersey, dude? Hey, Poirier, what's it gonna be like to fight for the belt in New Jersey? They don't give a fuck, bro. Let me just say that now to anyone that's going to this press conference and you're a reporter and you're listening to this video. Give me a UFC credential. Anyways, what I really want to say to you, nobody gives a fuck about the fight being in New Jersey, dog. We don't give a fuck. We want to hear, hey, Poirier, what do you think about this guy saying you're a fake black belt? The guy's a fucking dirtbag, dude. Cobb's a fucking mirror, man. I just want to see Poirier have a Wings of Redemption breakdown. I don't want to hear about being an NJ, but that's what we're going to get at the press conference. It's going to be just NPC bot questions for 20 minutes. Lock that shit in. Let's move on. Poirier rocks Islam badly. Now, I almost said baddie. What was I going to say? I'm going to edit that part out. I left that a bit too long. But yo, I think Poirier is going to rock Islam badly at some point in the fight. This isn't guaranteed that he's going to win. I'm just saying I can see him hitting Islam with a big shot, kind of putting him on Crip Street, wobbling him a little bit. Maybe just wishful thinking. Maybe I'm trying to manifest this like Izzy, but I'm going to put it on the bingo card. I believe we will see Poirier rock Islam at some point in their fight, especially in round 1 or round 2, honestly. Let's move on. Let's see what we got here. John Anik defends and glazes Jailton Almeida. This is a banger, bro. Can you not just see John Anik either on the commentary for the pay-per-view or like on his podcast, even on the weigh-in show. And the indomitable Jailton Almeida. A lot of people with negativity to say about this amazing young grappler who I think has championship potential. I really feel like John Anik is the type of guy to pretend to be a hardcore fan about Jailton Almeida. Now, I think he is actually a fan, but sometimes he glazes these fighters that everyone is unanimously in agreement on just to be like that guy, dude. And it's like, you can act like you're not biased by the company, but come on, dude. Why do I feel like this guy's gonna glaze Jailton Almeida for no fucking reason? And I don't know about you guys, while I'm here talking about this, I'm genuinely dreading watching Jailton Almeida fight. He's that fucking ass now. I don't know what happened to this dude in Brazil. He is genuinely borderline unwatchable. I'm actually, like, preparing to watch this guy fight on pay-per-view is feeling like preparing for a fucking exam at school, dude. I'm like, oh, fuck, oh my god, Jailton Almeida Romanov's in next week. Fuck, dude, I have to watch that. You know what I mean? Like, it's genuinely that bad that he's fighting this absolute fucking blob, like this meatball that he's fighting, this fucking Jello cup that he's fighting, dude, who just lays on people and crushes them, dude. I literally roll with people like Alexander Romanov that just lay on you to get a tap and just breathe on you, and this guy's ranked and he's fighting Jailton Almeida. Who made this fight, dude? Anyways, John Anik glazes Jailton Almeida. Lock it in. It's gonna happen. Let's move on. At least 2 atrocious stoppages. Let me just enlarge that a little bit. Pause. Is that pause? Is that a sus thing to say? Let me enlarge that. Oh, fuck. Whatever. I'll just leave that. I'll edit that out. At least 2 atrocious stoppages. Either a CTE society level KO where the guy just gets put out cold, like dead. And Dominic Cruz is like, great stoppage, dude. Good job to the ref letting that guy be a warrior. With like he did on the weekend, which was fucking crazy. Or just an early stoppage. Because I do think, like I said, a lot of these matchups are kind of tailor-made for a finish or for finishing sequences. You're going to have at least 1 or 2 bad stoppages either way. So I feel like this is a pretty safe bet to throw on the bingo card. Lock that shit in. Let's move on. What do we got here? Hilarious broken English post-fight interview. This is a banger, dude. This is a banger. This is a banger. Think about it. Who's on the card? Islam Makhachev. Brother, who give this guy black belt, brother? Brother, we have to check this, brother. Okay, win or lose, we're getting a funny post-fight interview from Islam Makhachev. Paulo Costa, if he wins. Hello. Or if he loses, he might get one. Hello. Cesar Almeida, he's a funny fucking guy. He'll probably get one too. Yeah, dude, I'm feeling like this has a very high likelihood of happening. I'm pretty confident in this one. I don't know if we got one at UFC Brazil, but if we didn't, we're getting one at 302, bro. Let's move on. Insane upset via brutal finish. Yeah, bro. This is not any fight in particular. Dustin Poirier. I'm just feeling like somebody's going to get an upset victory with a knockout Paulo Costa. Somebody is going to do it. One of those 2 fights, I'm feeling an insane upset coming with a spinning heel kick. I don't want to get too specific. A guillotine. A big right hook. You know what I'm saying? Somebody's getting upset in brutal fucking fashion. That's what I'm feeling, dude. Not much else to explain. You know, this is kind of a shot in the dark. Again, maybe I'm just hoping. Maybe I'm praying more than predicting. Trying to manifest. But, you know, it is what it is, dude. Next one. Islam hilariously destroys Chandler Conor during fight week. This one I'm very confident in. This one I'm confident in because either Islam's going to bring it up himself. This guy loves bullying Michael Chandler. Like, he actually enjoys bullying Michael Chandler so much. He does find Conor McGregor very funny as well. These are already natural things that he's probably going to talk about, especially around Poirier. But also, you know they're going to ask him, oh, would you fight the winner, dude? Would you fight the winner of Chandler Conor, dude? What's he going to say? What's he going to say, bro? Obviously, yes. If Conor wins, I'll fight him. Easy money. Chandler, no, brother. This guy have to win like 10 more fights, brother, and not get finished in 5 of them, brother. This guy lose all these fights to fight with Conor, brother. This guy genius, brother. He's just going to shit on them. So I know that's going to happen at some point. Lock it in on the bingo card, boys. This one's a fucking lock. This one's guaranteed, bro. Guaranteed, all right? Let's move on here, boys. Wholesome Poirier during fight week. Fans think he's going to win. Now listen, bro. Am I part of the Poirier movement? Yes, dude. Yes, I am part of the Poirier movement. What I mean by this is over the next week, during media day, on Embedded, he's bringing his family to the pay-per-view. I feel like we're going to see a big sentiment grow and grow and grow of people going, you know what, dude, I feel like Poirier's going to win, man. I feel like Poirier's he's going to get this win, man. I think he's going to get this W, dude. I said it as like, I might pick him. I might just fuck around and just throw up a prayer, hope that shit goes in like I'm Jokic, you know what I'm saying, dude? I feel like we're going to genuinely start seeing more and more people actually go on, dude, Poirier's going to win, bro. I'm picking Poirier. I think the odds are going to get closer. I think the Tapology picks are going to get closer. And I think you're going to see at least one big media member pick Poirier. That could be not Lucas Tracy. Guru, maybe. Helwani, Weasel. Somebody like that. Or like Chael Sonnen or DC. Somebody's going to pick Poirier that's like, what the fuck, really? You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling that type of change in the narrative coming this week. Because of the wholesome Poirier narrative. Alright, dude? Hopefully that makes sense. Next one we got here. Oh yeah, this is happening. Paulo Costa 10-8 Sean Strickland at the press conference, bro. Come on. Yes or no? Yes or no? Hold on a second. This is a hot take, but I'm going to be real. Sean Strickland's not actually that good on the mic. He is not actually that solid on the mic. He just matched up against Israel Adesanya, bro. Like, he matched up against Israel Adesanya, who just gets on the mic and just... Do your job. Do your job. What are you talking about? You don't know what you're talking about. Do your job. Do your job. You know what I'm saying? Strickland's like, whoa, dude, calm the fuck down, dude. Pussy, dude. Like he got the easiest matchup on the mic, dude. So he had a Mickey Mouse run to being a top trash talker. He did roast the fuck out of Izzy, but you know, you're getting gaslit by Drickus, dude. Like, gaslighting doesn't even exist, bro. It's not even real. And you're getting gaslit? Like, that's fucking embarrassing. So I feel like Paulo Costa, being the Giga Chad that he is, he will find some sort of way to roast Sean Strickland or own him or piss him off really easily at the press conference. And then lead into their boring as fuck fight, as stated. Okay, dude. Let's move on. I've got a couple more here, and this one might be a bit controversial. I think this is almost too controversial for the channel, but I'm gonna say it. Lucas Tracy does good on picks. I think Lucas Tracy will actually do good on predictions on this card. And when I talk about the entire MMA YouTube game predictions on this one, last card I went 8-4. Not bad, you know. It's a decent night at the office. I'm feeling like everybody's either going to get majority of these fights right, or it's going to be a lot of surprises on this card. I feel like everyone's either going to go like 10-3, you know, 10-2, you know, 9-3, or we're all going to go fucking 5-6 or 6-6, you know, 5-7. So, like, it's going to be either really good picks or just what the fuck are you guys doing? So I'm going to take a shot in the dark here and say Lucas Tracy does good on picks, and I think the rest of us will do good as well. Let's move on to this fucking guy on the card. I forgot this fucker's on the card, and then he got announced, dude. Yeah, Kevin Holland is going to be awkward as fuck at the press conference, and his gimmick is going to be old, dude. I swear to God, if Kevin Holland gets... I'm a cowboy. I'm a cowboy. I'm here to make money. I'm a cowboy. I'm here to, you know... I'm here to make money, dude. I don't give a fuck about the belt. He's gonna come and do his usual fucking thing where he's being really awkward and like standoffish, but he's like smiling and trying to joke around, and you can't really tell if he's mad or if he's in a good mood. The usual Kevin Holland weird energy is coming. There's no way of avoiding it. It's gonna happen. Olajaychek's not gonna say shit to him. And Kevin Holland's probably gonna win in like round 1 and then immediately get a big fight and fumble it, you know? So I already know what the fuck this guy's doing. The script writers, they haven't changed this guy's fucking storyline. They haven't changed his coding in about 5 seasons of the game, dude. So Kevin Holland's gonna be awkward as fuck at the press conference. He's gonna be wearing a cowboy hat. He's gonna have like one cool one-liner, but the crowd's gonna be kind of like, whatever. Or they're gonna glaze him for no reason. But yeah, dude, Kevin Holland's gonna be really awkward at the press conference. That's my prediction. Let's move on. This is a pretty solid one. I think Dana White, if Islam Makhachev wins, Dana White's going to put Islam in the GOAT combo. I can definitely see Islam winning and then Dana White at the press conference. I mean, how do you not start to look at this kid as one of the greatest fighters of all time? To go out there and you beat a kid like Poirier, yeah, this guy's one of the greatest fighters of all time. This guy's one of the GOATs. Especially with Jones being a fucking idiot right now, I can definitely see what's his name? Dana White starting to kind of put Islam in the GOAT conversation, especially because he's racking up defenses and he's staying active, unlike Khabib, I do think Dana White's going to start to kind of pivot and start to really glaze the dude. And speaking of Islam Makhachev, I think Arman Sarukian is going to be around during fight week and get into an actual altercation. This one, I am a Nostradamus if I get it right. Why can I see Arman Sarukian getting into a scuffle with like Islam's team? Maybe with Sean Strickland? I could definitely see that happening somehow. Yeah, I could really. Why can I really picture that? Or Kevin Holland. Yeah, dude. No, dude. It'll be Arman Sarukian and Kevin Holland at the hotel. They'll get into a fucking argument for some reason, and they will get into a fucking fight. I can guarantee that that type of shit will happen. Yeah, lock that dude. Oh my god, I can see it so clearly on Instagram. Let's move on. I'm a fucking genius. Let's move on. One bad fight kills the momentum of the pay-per-view. I wonder what fight it's gonna be, huh? Guys, I don't know. What fight do you think it's gonna be that's gonna ruin the pay-per-view? When we look at the card, I mean, man, Kevin Holland's on the main card. Oh, Sean Strickland, Paulo Costa, that's a big fight. Islam Poirier, that's gonna be pretty good, I think. On the main card, what's this last fight? I'm looking here on my phone. Jailton Almeida versus Alexander Romanov's on the fucking main card of this pay-per-view. And it's going to ruin the fucking event. The prelims are probably going to be fucking fire, dude. Right? We're going to get the Grant Dawson masterclass. We're going to get Cesar Almeida, Roman Kopylov. Alright? And then Jailton Almeida's going to fucking dance out to the cage. Alexander Romanov's going to get forklifted into the fucking octagon. And then they're going to just lay on each other heavily for 3 fucking rounds and kill the sport. So lock that in right now. You might as well cross it off right now, unless that fight gets fucking cancelled, and I'll actually thank God himself. Yeah, that fight's gonna kill the fucking sport and kill the event. I've got 2 more left that I'm pretty confident in. Next one, Sean Strickland wins easily or loses via robbery. Now, just based on the way that this guy fights, these are the only outcomes for this matchup with Paulo Costa, really. I think unless he gets knocked out with some crazy bullshit, he's either gonna just piece up Paulo Costa for 5 rounds, maybe lose round 1 and then piece him up 2 through 5, or he's gonna lose a fucking robbery decision, because Paulo Costa is actually quite good, and I feel like Paulo Costa will do a lot of damage with leg kicks. I feel like Paulo Costa's jab is really nasty as well, and I think he's actually sneaky, really hard to take down. If Strickland tries to mix it up, I don't think he'll have an easy time grappling with him. Even though he won't. Like, he literally will just box with Paulo Costa. I feel like Paulo Costa can actually pull off a win in this fight, but I'm going to say Strickland either dominates him or has a similar fight with DDP and loses a decision to Paulo Costa that people think is a robbery. That's my prediction on the fight. I'll talk about the full matchup when I do my 302 full card predictions later this week, so stay tuned for that. The last item on my bingo card, sure as fucking shit, dude. Savage Conor tweet if Dustin loses. Guaranteed. If Dustin Poirier gets head kick KO'd by his beautiful fucking shot, yeah, fucking pea head on the canvas, you little fool, yeah. Mate, have a nice sleep, yeah, have a nice fucking sleep, Dustin. Have a nice sleep. I can see a Conor voice note at 3 a.m. I can see a Savage Conor tweet. Even if Islam loses by knockout, I feel like we're getting a funny Conor tweet, so lock that shit in. Let me know down below, guys. What do you think's going to come true from the bingo card? What's your weird prediction for UFC 302? And like I said, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel for my full card predictions with breaking down the fights, picking who's going to win every fight. I am the best predictor on YouTube. That's statistically true. Yeah, subscribe to the channel for that. Drop a like. And go follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Bedtime MMA. I'll see you guys in the next video, man. Goodbye.